Okay, hello everybody. I'm going to give you a couple seconds to jump on here and then I'm going to get started with some recognition. And I'm glad that you are on tonight. It's Wednesday evening, the start of a brand new star quarter. Okay, let me post and make sure that everybody's jumping on because I don't see any viewers yet. Okay, 2 viewers are popping on, so we're doing good. 4, okay. We're going quickly. This is great. Hello, everyone jumping on. I'm glad that you're on this evening. I'm going to go ahead and get started so that way I can start on time and finish on time. And so let me get started with some recognition. I would like to recognize, oh yeah, let me know if you're on. I love to give shout outs for who's on. I saw Angela Sedlock. I also saw Allie Ernest, Kayla Connor. Thank you for being on. This is great. Okay, yeah, just text message me and let me know you're on. Okay, I want to give shout outs to, first of all, the third quarter star consultants because I'm so incredibly proud of you. You know, being a star consultant is a big old deal. It means that you're selling the product. It means that you're investing in your business, that you're working your business smart. And so congratulations to these women who chose to work their business smart. We have Celeste, Angela Sedlock, Courtney Horn, Allie Ernest, Nicole, Emily, Danielle, Carissa, and then also we have Heather, Pam, Leah, Michelle, Danica, Phyllis, and Danielle Zikafu-Schramm. So I'm so proud of all of you for being star consultants. That's a big old deal for sure. Congratulations, congratulations. You're third quarter stars. And that means not only are you third quarter stars, but you get to pick prizes. You get to go laser tagging with us this Friday, which I'm so excited about. We've been chatting it up as directors on how fun that's going to be. So we can't wait. That'll be at 7 o'clock on Friday evening. So I'm excited to see you there. And you know what? If you weren't a star, I just want to tell you that, you know, it's okay. It's okay to now start fresh and to have a brand new perspective and to know that you're just never going to miss it again. I remember there have been some times in my business, and I did a training about this before, where I've had some never again moments. And you might have those too. And sometimes I think that those are like more powerful than anything else, where you sit in a crowd and you watch someone get recognition, or you watch yourself miss something that you really were striving towards and working towards, and you look around you and you think to yourself, never again. I will never again let this happen. And so maybe that's just for you right now. You're like, never again will I miss being a star, because it's that important. You know, the STAR program was one of the only programs that Mary Kay Ash herself started as a company. And they used to give away these golden goblets. And what happened, and the reason why they got rid of the golden goblets, is because women started having so many of them that they ended up like saying, okay, I have so many golden goblets, like I don't even know what to do with these anymore. And so they started giving away prizes. And I'm sure those golden goblets now are worth $1 million. And we wish that we had golden goblets that were directly from Mary Kay Ash herself. But know that that program was a program that she started, and it was $1,800 wholesale back then. And so for us today, to be able to have that same program in place and the requirements haven't been raised at all is so huge. It's such a great and easy way for us to win. So congratulations to those of you who were third quarter stars. We're now moved into the fourth quarter, and this is the most important quarter to finish out the year. And so we're super excited. We do have a mystery date planned, and we want to tell you that's going to be July 9th. July 9th will be our end of the year awards and also our star mystery party. And so we don't want you to miss out on that. And hubbies, of course, will be invited because we're going to do the end of the year awards first on that day, and then we're going to take the stars out that night. And we're really excited about that. We kind of know what we're doing already, but it'll be good, so you definitely don't want to miss it. Well, I also want to give a round of applause, a huge shout out to those of you who are recruiters so far for this month. We have Misty Freer, who is already bronze medaled by adding 3 team members. Congratulations to her. Maliqua Reese, Ashley Walden, Allie Ernest has added 2 team members. Kaya, Pam Cavalli, Caitlin Fraley, Danica Woods, Danielle Zikafu-Schramm, and Lindsay have all added new team members in the month of March. I just want to say congratulations to you. You're working smart. And we know that starting now, you know, the 16th through the end of this month is when people will really start to turn up the volume, and they're really going to press to the finish line. And so this is the time where it is time for you to add those new team members. And I also want to say welcome to these new women, Cora, Angela, Tanya, Callie, Michelle, Becky, Bay, Tasha, Savannah, Stephanie, Olivia, Haley, and Carissa. We now have you as a part of our national area, and I couldn't be more proud. This national area is an area of hardworking, amazing women that just, they give their hearts, their souls, their guts to this business and to specifically our area. And so I want to say, welcome, and we're so glad to have you. Just hang on for the ride, girlfriend, because it's the time of your life. You're gonna have a blast doing this. Well, I hope that you all enjoyed Career Conference as much as I did. I know I love that picture of us that says Bombshell Area Under Construction on stage as we did our Cadillac March, which you can thank Lindsay for because she's the one that set up those signs. But oh my gosh, what a statement we made. I know that I've been receiving tons of compliments on the hats and on the whole theme and all of that. And it's just so true that we are under construction. And I'm going to end with a story tonight and just a little bit about building your house. And it has to do a little bit with construction as well. And I want to ride with that theme. You know, I was thinking about that theme of construction and what that means to our national area. And I want to tell you what a national area is all about, because some of you I was talking to on Sunday, and you're like, I don't even know what a national area is. Well, I want to explain it to you. What a national area is it's an area of 20 directors. So 20 women moving up into the position of directorship, okay? Now, right now, you might not be thinking, oh yeah, I'm ready for directorship, and that's okay. But what I hope that you're thinking is, I'm ready to help change lives. Like, that's my goal, is to help change lives. And if that's your goal, then you are so in the right place. And obviously along the way, as you're changing lives, you're making extra income as well. And so I think that's super awesome. What other place, right? What other place? But so we need 20 offspring sales directors, and we get to those 20 offspring sales directors. 7 of them need to be car drivers that are at the Premier Club level. And the Premier Club level means that they're driving a Chevy Equinox or a Ford Fusion. And so Lindsay and her unit are already a Equinox level, well, they're higher than that. They're Cadillac level directors, but they count for that. And also we need 3 seniors. And Lindsay is obviously offspringing Heather, and Heather is a DIQ currently in her area. And so that does count. So it's 10 to 12 first line offspring sales directors, which mean, recruited by me or directly impacted by me. And then 8 to 10 second line offspring sales directors. Okay, so let me give an example of first line and second line. Like, Lindsay is my first line because I directly recruited her, okay? Now, a second line example would be Lindsay recruited Phyllis, and when Phyllis decides to debut as a director, Phyllis would be my second line, but she would be Lindsay's first line, okay? So if you have a question about where you would fit in that, feel free to reach out. But what I want you to know is the why behind it. The why behind us becoming a national area and why we're under construction right now is because we are working to build the best area that has ever been. Honest to God, guys, when I write down in the One Thing book what my someday goal is, my someday goal is to make every single one of you, if your desire is to be a national sales director, my desire is to make every single one of you that your heart is going after a national area. Because that is exactly what the world needs, this positive impact. You know, we say there's a lot of people out there, and I'm blown away by this, that are on antidepressants. And I truly strongly believe, because of Kristen Gerda's story, that Mary Kay can be the best antidepressant medication out there. It is the positivity of women, uplifting women. It's being around big thinkers, big doers, big dreamers, and women who don't just stay at status quo. They're not okay with being mediocre. And so, going along with that, our big why is that we want to change more lives. We want to let women have the ability to stay at home if they want to and watch their kids and, watch them grow up and yet have an executive income. We want women driving 3 cars. We want women who have husbands that have choices of what they want to do. And instead of being stuck at a job where they're going in from 8 to 5 and they don't like it, or, maybe overnight shifts or whatever it is, and they don't love it, we want them to have the ability financially to say, hubby, you stay at home. Because of the hard work I've done with my Mary Kay business, we have choices. So our whole goal is to give women choices. And in building that national area, we do need everyone on board. And I want to build it strong, you guys. I want to build it really strong, where we have women who are debuting as directors. And immediately when they debut, they're walking into their Chevy Equinox. They're walking into their pink Cadillacs. They are solid. They're moving up the ranks in their state, just solid sales directors. And so I want to give you some information on what that looks like. So if you're wanting to be a part of this national area, the fact that you're on this Google Pacesetters or you're even watching it later, it makes you a part of it, okay? You are a part of it because you are on this, because you are plugged in, because you're someone who wants more. It's obvious. It doesn't matter if you stay a consultant and you don't ever move up the career path and into sales director. You're a part of this national area. So if you want to play at that level, we want you to play at that level where you pray for us, where you encourage us, where you lift us up. And the other places you can play are by selling this product, getting out there and selling, because you know what? Lives are changed when you sell the product. When you show a woman how to take great care of her skin, you change her complexion. Therefore, you change her confidence. And therefore, you change her life. I strongly believe that. Another way is by doing parties, by selling this product and adding team members all at the same time. And when you do those things collectively together, what happens is, of course, you reach your goals because you're going to be moving up the career path. But you have a position that you can move up the career path. One lucky special number is the number 5. And that number 5 is right past 3, which is also a very special number. 3 is red jacket. When you have 3 team members on your team, you're red jacket. When you get to 5 team members on your team, that's where you're maxing out the commission that you can make, the 9 to 13% commission, and you have the opportunity to go on target for a car. Y'all, I am so dead set on all of us driving free cars. And the reason why, like, even if you don't want to move up into directorship, but the reason why I think that we all should be in cars is because they're giving them away. Like, everybody, ready? You can earn a car. You can earn a car. You can earn a car. Everybody can earn a car, right? And so there's nothing that holds us back from earning the use of a Mary Kay career car, which means no car payment. Y'all, your husbands, boyfriends, moms, whomever would be so supportive of you if free steel shows up in your driveway, okay? So I want everybody who has the desire to have a car, to have a Mary Kay career car. It takes 5 to go on target for that with $5,000 in production. The next jump would be 10. And 10 is kind of what we're looking for right now, but we're looking for solid 10. 10 working women on your team, 10 women who you've met at parties, who you've met who want more in life, who share the same vision as us, who want to be under construction and take that detour of that hard work zone through all the way out to the beautiful finished product of a national area. Have you ever been through a construction zone? It's so frustrating sometimes because it's like, oh my gosh, you have to weave in and out of obstacles and potholes, and you look at cones and you see these different things. And you're like, oh, this is some hard work, right? And this is a little bit of a stress. But at the same time, have you ever been back to that same exact area and you see that it looks more beautiful than it ever has? And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We're crunching, we're pulling up the dirt, we're getting on our work boots, and we're going to work. So 10 is DIQ. At that level, you have 4 months, a 4-month time period to finish a certain amount of production and going to a certain amount of team members, okay? So 10 to 24 team members within a 4-month time period. And that's a total of $20,000 of production between you and your team. Now, what's really cool is once you've submitted DIQ with your 10 active, solid team members that want more out of their life and out of their business, once you submit for that, their team members, and everyone who recruits that's within your circle of influence counts for you in your DIQ team. Now, you don't get paid off of them yet, but they count, okay? So that's a really cool thing. Then once you reach that 24 and you've done your production, I said 20,000, it's really 18,000, okay? But I'm figuring that you're gonna earn a car at the same time. Once you do that and you hit those levels, you become a sales director at the other end of it. Now, I like to simultaneously work the car program in because car is going from 5 team members to 14 team members, okay? So I kind of like to work those together because what I figure is you're going to get to 5 and then you're going to get to 10. And at that 10 level, you're 4 away from car. Y'all, you're going to earn that quick. And when you're working and you're working quickly through this process, because fast is easy and slow is hard, you're going to see tremendously huge results where 14 is going to be like blink of an eye and you're done. You have a free car. Next step is finishing up your directorship and on to being a sales director, where you continue to work at that level so that you can continue to provide the dream lifestyle that you want to give to your family. So that's directorship. We need 20 women stepping up into the position of directorship that decide that they're not just committed to a short-term program. They're committed to this national area as a whole. They're committed to making their lifestyle different. They're committed to making their dreams come true. They're committed to their future family. They're committed to partying to change women's lives, to get back around a kitchen table and to do some construction on some faces, right? And so I hope that's you, because I want you to be a part of this national area. And y'all, we made a huge statement at Career Conference, and I know I'm talking to so many of you, and so many of you are like, my heart is so there. I am ready to be a star and a rep and an on-target car driver and a DIQ and a sales director, because I know God has called me to this. And if that's you, girlfriend, I am so on board with you, and I am so excited to work hand in hand with you. So that's a national area. I hope y'all are excited about it just like I am. I'm really jacked up because, okay, let me tell you what happens once you're a sales director. Once you're a sales director, you're a part of this national area in a big way. The big way is that you are one of the leaders. You're one of the cream of the crop. You're one of 2% in this entire company. And in fact, I think that number is even smaller now. You're talking a prestigious position. People will just fall over themselves to get into the sales director suit. But when you get to that point, your income triples, and so does your influence. Because when you have that suit on, women look at you and they hear your story differently because you have that experience behind you. So once you debut, and once this national area debuts, and I'm going to tell you our new launch date here in just a second, but once that happens, what will happen for us is we get to go to seminar in 2017. So we're looking ahead a little bit. We'll get to walk across that seminar stage, and what happens? It's so beautiful. It's hard to put into words. The seminar stage is huge. It's just massive. There's these huge projector screens where they're videotaping you as you walk across the stage, and you're wearing your sales director suit, and you feel like $1,000,000 because it's the brand new suit, and you have just put this on for like the first or second time, right? They call the bombshell national area out onto the stage, and we walk in our matching shoes that hurt really bad, because of course they hurt bad because they're really cute. And so we walk across the stage in our cute matching shoes, and we are waving to the crowd, and we are standing proud, chest high, knowing we just went through the construction. We dug the deep dirt. We went hard. We sunk our heels in, and we partied hard. And we stand there proud, and that I get 6 minutes, y'all, 6 minutes. I get to share your stories. I get to represent you. I get to share what we overcame in order to get to that point, because y'all know that as soon as we set out to achieve this, as soon as we set out to change women's lives, the devil is going to work so hard to make sure that we don't. And so I get to stand up there for those 6 minutes and talk about how the devil tried to stop us, but there was no stopping the bombshells. Oh, my heart just races thinking about that feeling, so that I can look at you all and know that Mary Kay, the company, is in great hands because of the legacy that you all are going to leave, but that your families are in great hands because of what you're doing for them, because of who you're being for them. Who you are speaks so loud. I can't hear what you're saying. Those actions that you're going to take, the construction you're doing on yourself. We always have this saying that the journey provides you for the destination. So some of you right now might feel like, gosh, I don't even know if I'm ready to be a sales director. It's hard for me to speak in front of people, or I'm shy, or I'm just a little self-conscious, or my confidence level isn't where it needs to be. Y'all, that's why we're under construction. And that's why the journey provides you and prepares you for that destination. That journey of 4 months of DIQ, that journey of earning a car, the journey of getting into a red jacket, the journey of us growing together, that's what provides you and prepares you for that destination. So, let's get under construction, girlfriends. Our new launch date as a national area, and I'm so excited to share this with you. We are debuting as Christmas babies, and I think that this is perfect. And the reason why I think this is perfect, and that God is in the details. I think this is perfect because some of you know and some of you don't know that I signed my Mary Kay online agreement. I signed my paperwork on Christmas Day, 2007, I think it was. Christmas Day. And so how cool will it be to come completely full circle 10 years later as a national area? I know we can do it. It's going to take some massive work, some massive construction, but we can either do this construction quick or we could do it slow. I don't know about you, but I'm all about quick because I want to see the results on the other side of it. So that's about our national area. Now, a couple other things I want to talk to you about real quickly are just tracking towards your star now. You guys, this is a brand new star quarter. Get on target for star. Get on target quickly, out of the gate. It's so much fun to be on target. It's so much harder to come back from behind. So get on target for star now. All it takes is a party or two and $300 in sales every single week, week in, week out. And consistency is key. When you're doing your one thing and you're focused on your one thing every single day and you consistently book those parties, you're going to be a star consultant. So be a star. The next thing is your director has huge goals right now. We are working towards $500,000 in Lindsay's unit, finishing up her Cadillac, and we're also working for my unit. We're calling it Trip to NSD. You each play a significant role in that. You each are so important in that. By adding team members, sharing this product, and getting on board for a team, I promise you a few things. I'll never forget some stories we have of times where we've reached our best. And that is also, I'm so sure what's going to happen with this national area. There are women like Allie Ernest who she did her best month ever, the month that we had to push our hardest for the pink Cadillac. Y'all, when you jump on board your leader's dream, your leader's goal, what will happen is sometimes we're able to push more for other people's goals and dreams than we are for ourselves. And so what's going to happen for you is that when you jump on board for her dream and her goal, your heart will be thrown over the line and you will have a better month than you've ever had without even realizing it, because all you were thinking is you wanted to reach the team goal. Throw your heart over the line for her goal, and we are cheering for you for that. Some other fun things for you to think about. Easter is coming up. Easter baskets are a great idea. You can put together cute at-play Easter baskets. Reach out to your customers about those to help you get on target for your star. And trying to think of anything else. There will be some fun things that are happening in the month of April. Like April 4th is our quarterly contest, and I know that y'all have that up in Lima here really quickly as well. But I just want to say that I'm so proud of each of you. I'm so excited for the building of this national area. And I want to close with a little story. And then, of course, I hope you'll post on Facebook. I mean, maybe not what you're committed to, but what your heart feels. Maybe it's more about like the fact that you are, as a team player, getting and jumping on board this construction zone, and you're on board with our December Christmas Day. I just think that'd be so cool. Like, it brings tears to my eyes to think of Christmas Day, us debuting as a national area. What a great gift that we're giving, not just to ourselves, right? Not just to ourselves, but the legacy, y'all, the legacy we're leaving behind. Because if you can do it, so can someone else. You reaching your dream and your goal, that helps someone else know that they can too. So I'm going to end with a story. And I'm sorry, I'm scrolling my phone because I totally forgot to train on the couple things I was going to. Let me get this out real quick, then I'll do my story. Are you cool with that? I think you are. One thing I learned at Career Conference that was in the sales directors portion that I think could be really helpful for each of us. We've always talked about affirmations and we've copied other people's affirmations, but there's something I'd really love for you to do. If you could take time tonight, maybe give yourselves 10 or 15 minutes. A very powerful speaker spoke to us, and she shared with us that something she did to come up with her own affirmations were that she wrote down 5 limiting beliefs. Like 5 things that she was, believing that weren't helping her succeed. Okay, so maybe that would be that I'm not very good at selling, or I'm scared to book, or just a limiting belief. And you're gonna write down 5 of those. And then what you're gonna do is write down your 5 positive affirmations in conjunction with those 5 limiting beliefs. So if it's like, I'm not very good at selling the product, then your positive affirmation is, I am an amazing seller of this product, or I love sharing the Mary Kay products with other women. So writing down 5 limiting and writing down the 5 positive in order to overcome those. And if I can make a suggestion, I would suggest that you write those down on a dry erase board. And then when you're done and you've set that up, you just take the limiting beliefs and you erase them. And when you're doing that, I just want you to pray out loud and just give it to God. Give it to God, give it to God. And then write them down other places where you can see them on a continuous basis, the positive affirmations. The next key thing is, y'all, as we're going through construction, we're under construction, visualization is so key. You know, have you ever, if any of you are athletes, like this is so key. You know visualization is so key. But I'm thinking about too, like, have you ever wanted to lose weight or wanted to have this certain look of a body, and so you took a picture of yourself that was old, that it was what you wanted to look like, or a picture of someone else that motivates you and you stuck that up and you visualized it? Or have you ever been an athlete before and you knew your routine, like you're a basketball player, so you knew at the foul line you stand there, you dribble 4 times, and you pick up the ball and you shoot? Or if it's volleyball, same thing with your serve, or softball, you know, I was a pitcher. You visualize. Y'all, that's the same thing you want to do with your Mary Kay goals, is visualize it. So maybe for you, like I know Allie Ernest is really big on these team goals, and she like visualizes standing on stage with us and being a sales director in the lineup of the national sales director area, the Bombshell area. If that's you, that's what I want you to visualize. And then visualize who you're going to tell first when you become a sales director and what that's going to feel like. Maybe it's getting into a red jacket. Visualize what it feels like to put on that red jacket, to march across the stage as a red jacket. What does it feel like to be in that position? Visualize yourself doing your new director oath, your red jacket oath. Visualize those kinds of things constantly as you do those positive affirmations on a daily basis, and you will be in a totally different place. All right, I'm going to end on this story because I don't want to take too long, keep you too late. It's called Building Your House. An elderly carpenter was ready to retire. He told his employer/contractor of his plans to leave the house building business to live a more leisurely life with his wife and enjoy his extended family. He would miss the paycheck each week, but he wanted to retire. They could get by. The contractor was sorry to see his good worker go and asked if he could build just one more house as a personal favor. The carpenter said yes, but over time it was easy to see that his heart was not in his work. He resorted to shoddy workmanship and used inferior materials. It was an unfortunate way to end a dedicated career. When the carpenter finished his work, his employer came to inspect the house. Then he handed the front door key to the carpenter and said, "This is your house, my gift to you." The carpenter was shocked. What a shame. If he had only known he was building his own house, he would have done it all so differently. So it is with us. We build our lives a day at a time, often putting less than our best into the building. Then, with a shock, we realize we have to live in the house we have built. If we could do it over, we do it much differently, but you cannot go back. You are the carpenter, and every day you hammer a nail, place a board, or erect a wall. Someone once said, life is a do-it-yourself project. Your attitude and the choices you make today help build the house you will live in tomorrow. So let's build wisely. Have an awesome night. Mwah.